episode 2 is going to be a powerful one. It should be something that makes people think, sparks debate, and opens the door for other directors, writers to feel that they can show the harsher sides of reality beautifully.
Hi! Ryan! What have you done?
This show is about windows, right? You get 4 different windows into Jamie's world. But it was working out where the windows were best placed so that we could understand him.
Episode 2 is kind of like piecing it together within the school and seeing how kind of social media can affect our children these days.
What's up?
It's not going well because you're not getting it.
What am I not getting?
You're not reading what they're doing, what's happening.
What are you talking about?
The theme of the show is reality. The youngsters don't live in a blinkered world where they don't know that these things happen.
Man, these kids are fucking impossible. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
There's 300 kids, as well as all of the teachers, all the chaperones that are being led around by lots of dressed-in ADs.
So it's got to be really meticulously planned out.
You're going to get instructions from the cast teachers to get back in line. Do not listen to them.
What have you done?
We have 3 weeks for one episode, right? So our first week is spent literally walking through scene by scene.
Shall we pop inside?
We're going to be going through it a lot, over and over again. Then it becomes muscle memory, you know? Then we do the tech rehearsal with all the crew.
That week, we put a lens on it, we start moving through the space, we start realising what doesn't work, kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back a little bit.
It's good that they happen now. This is just rehearsals. And look, we're all doing it without our script already anyway.
And then the last week, we get 10 chances, 2 a day at shooting 1 take.
Jane, this is a huge loss, love. We'll arrange for somebody for you to have a chat.
Not another shrink.
No, it's not a shrink. It's just
No,
somebody
no,
for you to
fuck
talk
that.
to. Please, Jane.
Just are you serious?
No, you can't go back to class. You know you can't.
When I first read the script, it blew my mind. It felt like I just knew all these characters and I could visualise the whole thing.
Let's have a word with Ryan.
The collaboration on this show, a lot of it was technical, but the surprising thing was using technical to free us.
Action!
I'd written in this chase sequence, and this chase sequence took Bascom and this boy beside the murder site, and then the camera was going to travel back on its own back to the school.
That moment would have felt almost like a video game walking down the street. I think it would just take the audience away from what the piece is.
And then Phil called me up and he said, Matt and I think we found a way to make the camera fly.
If the camera could float away by itself, then it couldn't possibly be attached to a person. It kind of feels more ethereal.
So you've got Bascom finding his own sort of resolution, and you're with this character Jade, whose heart is pulled out, and you're with all these kids as they pull out their phones, and then the camera takes off, and the camera comes to rest at the murder site. It was an example of the technical meeting the story and finding a fusion which is actually better than anything that the story had come up with on its own.